Cancer, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Today is your mid-month reading for November 2024, guys. All right. So this is just a continuation of the previously published November reading. So it's just to check in with you. How you doing? Are you on track? Living your best lives? What changes you can make? What's going on around you? What's your energy like? And outcomes, what you might expect throughout the month, the last 2 weeks of this month, basically. So Cancer. Let's start. Okay, great card. In the center of your reading, guys, we've got the Magician. So this is having all of the tools at your disposal to create the life that you want for the last 2 weeks of November. It's great. The challenge? Okay, so some of you might be really wanting to put plans into action, but you might be experiencing a little bit of stagnancy. So this could be romantic, you're trying to manifest that person, and yet things are at a bit of a standstill with them. If it's love, if it's life, work, all those kind of things, you might be feeling a little bit stuck. It's almost like outside influences or things out of your control. Remember, you're the Magician. You can control the things that you can control, Cancer, but you can't control the outside world, right? And that's part of looking at different perspectives with the Hangman. So it's a very spiritual card. So it's almost like the will is there for you to make changes and to move forward throughout November, the last couple of weeks. But you might feel there might be a little bit of resistance, a little bit of stagnancy. And the reason why it's all happening, all right, something to do with the home. This might be you want to manifest the perfect relationship, but things that are at a standstill, nothing's really happening. And yet, this is what you want, Cancer, and you are the home makers, the home builders of the zodiac, right? In the recent past, yeah, you had some kind of Ten of Cups. You had emotional bliss. Maybe you were living with someone. Maybe some of you guys might be single right now, and you're kind of like reflecting on what you had, But, Cancer, I know you guys are sentimental and you are the homemakers, and you don't like change. Cancerians do not really like change. I don't think people in general like change. Change is difficult. It means we've got to change, along with the change. Your focus is the King of Cups in reverse. I mean, this could be your emotions. Maybe your emotions are a little bit out of whack for the last couple of weeks. Maybe reminiscing about the past and what you could have had, and maybe like reflecting on your choices of, should I have let that go? Or, it's almost like a card of reminiscing, but it's affecting your emotions, Cancer. What you don't see coming towards you is freeing yourself from repetitive thinking. Some of you, literally, some people could be, being released from incarceration. That's just for some of you out there. I'm reading for many people, guys. But what you don't see coming towards you is some kind of a freedom. And it's almost like a freedom from your mindset, a freedom from circumstances. Cancer, it's looking good. Your energetic field is you're not secretive. You are no longer in illusion. It's almost like clarity with the moon in reverse here. The moon in the upright talks about, illusions, self-illusion. It talks about things that aren't seen in the daytime, but they're kind of like everything is heard in the garden of a quiet mind. It's that kind of a card. It's very mysterious, the moon. It's a major arcana. So your energetic field is you're no longer in illusion. You are probably coming out into the world now and being, what, this is where I am, this is what I want to do, and you're not leaving anything to chance. That's your energetic field, Cancer. Okay, outside influences, you're freeing yourself from overthinking, ruminating thoughts, anxiety. Anxiety is future-based, guys. Remember that. Depression is the past, anxiety is the future. Can't remember who quoted that, centuries ago. But, you are freeing yourself. And it looks like there might be a little bit of resistance for you in your manifestations. So just a heads up on that, be patient, Cancer. You're fearing drama. You're fearing competition. Are you going into a field? Some of you might be going into a field that's very competitive, and it's like a little bit of fear of yours. Cancerians are quite sensitive, you know. Um, it's just an irrational fear, Cancer. So, watch your thoughts throughout the last couple of weeks of this month. So the outcome is Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, if you look at these two people here, they're kind of like walking around. They're outside a church. It's freezing outside, and there's a warm glow from the church or the cathedral. But the stained glass, the lead lit windows, and they don't realize there is warmth inside. I want you to be very careful of reminiscing about the past and missed opportunities, Cancer. You know, we can't change the past. So I want you to watch your thoughts and watch your sentimental side this month, that you don't get dragged into the past, or dragged too much into the future with the Nine of Swords here, which causes sleepless nights, anxiety, and all that kind of thing. So it's almost like you are coming out of illusions, but you just need to watch your thinking and your emotions, because this is your focus. King of Cups in reverse, right? This is water energy. This is you, Cancer. Watch your emotions, do whatever you can to lighten the mood, whether it's music, whether it's getting out into nature, whatever rocks your boat, Cancer. Right, we're going to clarify now, guys. Why is the Magician here as the central part of your reading throughout the last 2 weeks of November 2024? All right, look, I think, let's cut to the chase here, and there's no shame in this, okay? I think you're trying to manifest. This is the center of your reading, the center of your being. You're trying to manifest some kind of, it could be, in a dreamy state, a very sacred union, a partnership. The Two of Cups is where we've got each other's back. We are equal. Look at the two cups in this card. I don't know whether that shows up well on camera, guys, but it's almost like no one's above the other, no one's behind the other. We're actually walking in unison, and it's kind of like your best friend. You can read their mind, they can read yours. Kind of like a utopian way of thinking about relationships, right? But it's almost like, Cancerians are very sentimental and very sensitive people, and that's a strength, not a weakness, guys. So don't misconstrue that. But it's almost like, you're trying to manifest something, where your emotional life is taken care of and the rest of your life just flows in work, in love, in life, But things might seem a little bit stagnant. Let's have a look at that. Why is the Hangman here for you guys? Okay, Piscean energy right there. Tell me, why is the Hangman here for Cancer in the last couple of weeks of November? Why is the Hangman here? Just one card, please. All right, so the challenge is, okay, things might be a bit quiet, a bit stagnant. Your love life might be a little bit stagnant right now, and you're kind of like losing a bit of patience. Remember, Cancer, that when you're in that kind of a state, you're not going to truly manifest what you're looking for. Manifestation works on sowing the seed with the Magician here, Two of Cups, and letting it go, sending it out into the universe. But if you're focused on it and you're anxious about it and you're losing patience about it, you're blocking that energy of it ever happening, right? If that makes sense, Okay, so the reason why it's all happening is the Four of... Okay, so the reason why it's all happening is the Four of Wands. This is a card of union. It's 1111. It's a relationship card. It's the home. It's stability. And it's almost like it's almost like you want to ease the pressure on yourself of wanting something too much, because it's messing with your emotions, if that makes sense, Cancer. In the recent past, you had the Ten of Cups. What was the Ten of Cups all about? Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're in the recent past, you might have had some passion in your life. Maybe you're missing a little bit of passion right now, and it's kind of like messing with you a little bit. But passion comes like a wave, Cancer. It's something that we manifest by living in the moment, and not second guessing or being in the past or the future. So it's almost like you're missing the passion and the togetherness maybe that you felt with somebody in the past, with the Ten of Cups, emotional bliss. But it's very easy to look back on the past, through rose-colored glasses. I don't want you to do that because it will mess with your emotions in the present. We live in the present moment, guys. It's all we have, right? Tell me. Okay, so I was going to ask, the question was, why is the King of Cups here as your focus, which is, this guy's all out of love, the King of Cups in reverse. It's like his emotions are getting the better of him, and it might be in secret, guys. Maybe nobody knows this about you. And it's almost about you're looking for a new start in love, and you're looking for something reciprocal, reciprocity in respect, in love, in giving and receiving. That's your focus, which is a great focus. Everybody aspires to have that in a loving connection. It seems like a love reading, guys. Or if it's not love, it's all about self-love, this reading. So what you don't see coming is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. Why is that here? The Eight of Swords in reverse. Guys, I can't make this shit up on Modern Tarot. You're freeing yourself from anything in order to manifest. And the way you're going to do that is no more illusions, no more thinking about the past and living, in the light of the moon, which is an emotional card. So what you don't see coming is you're kind of going to free yourself from your emotions, all right? Hopefully you're going to turn the King of Cups upright, Cancer. Outside influences. We've got the... Okay, outside influences, it's almost like you're finding it hard to move on from overthinking. Maybe you lay in bed at night, thinking about the future a lot, and it's not good for you, Cancer. Look at manifestation as something that you sow the seed and you let it go, and you get a peaceful night's sleep. Thinking about it, ruminating about it is not going to bring you the manifestation. That's not magician energy, and you have all those tools in your box, Cancer. You're fearing drama, you're fearing competition. What is this? I mean, this could be work, guys. That one really wants to come out. So in your fears, I think really in your fears is you want to be happy, Cancer, but you're fearing that people keep raining on your parade, like hell is other people, and people are kind of like putting a damper on your sun. And it's a fear of yours. It's a little bit of pessimism, and I just want you to watch that throughout the last couple of weeks of November, if that makes sense. The outcome is the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? All right, so look, where there's change, Cancer, where there is, I want to manifest this, the past is the past for a reason. And it's almost like you are going to experience some kind of a lack from walking away. But, when we walk away from something, we're actually walking to something new. So I want you to what's your thoughts this month about not thinking too much about the past of what you had or what, coulda, woulda, shouldas. We can all do that. And it's a waste of time and resources, emotions and energy, guys, So what I want to do now, Cancer, is advice, compassion. Have compassion with yourself. You're a sentimentalist. Let's face it, Cancer, caring, empathy, acceptance, gentleness, but with yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself throughout the last couple of weeks. You are manifesting whether you like it or not, and it is coming to you as a surprise. The more you let go of illusions, Cancer. I need to take another card on that and clarify that one. I'm going to do that now, actually. But certainly have, compassion with yourself this month, Cancer. Take it easy. Netflix and chill. Whoa. Okay. Your energetic field throughout the last 2 weeks of this month of November 2024 is one of no more illusions and letting go of disappointments. We're all disappointed by life, Cancer. Some people will just, just get on with it, get on with life. If you're a sentimentalist, you don't let go that easy. And things, you feel things very deeply. But your energetic field is one of no more illusions and letting go of, disappointments. if that makes sense. That could be in work, love, life, right? Um, some of you, some of you might have been burdened by a lack of a job offer. Um, Somebody didn't see your worth and didn't fight to have you as a candidate for the job. And some of you might be thinking about that and be a little bit disappointed that you could have made a major change to the company. For some of you, I'm reading for many people out there. Where was I going to go? So, guys, look, more advice for you throughout this month. You're protected. It's go time, Cancer. You're currently being protected. The universe has your best interests at heart. Move forward fearlessly and have courage. Move forward, Cancer. Forget the past. The past is the past for a reason. So, what your thoughts about reminiscing? What your thoughts about projecting into the future? All we have is now, right? So, you're protected wherever you are. What else we got for you? If it's love, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some of you, you might be reminiscing about somebody that might have been, from a different race. Some of you might have been different countries, different religious factors. Some of you could be Christian, some of you could be Muslim, some of you could be atheists, some of you could be, really devout Jewish people. So religious factors might be something for you to think about. When we're trying to manifest that perfect partner, we need to see life through the same lens, and we can compromise, but just be careful that you're not trying to create lemonade out of oranges. Does that make sense? If there's a fundamental difference in belief, it will spill out into the relationship, guys. So just watch out for that. Choose wisely. Okay, addictions at play. Addictions, Cancer, could be overthinking. It could be reminiscing about the past. This card is very much linked to the devil card, which is too much of anything, overthinking, going to the gym too much. It's no longer a passion, it becomes an addiction. So watch your thoughts. This reading really smells of overthinking. I love the attention you give me. So you might be reminiscing about, some of you might be single and reminiscing about the attention that somebody once gave to you. But it's the past, Cancer, and, it's time to move on. Focus on this. No more illusions and getting over disappointment, because you have all of the tools in your box to manifest, and you don't see that coming. You are going to manifest freedom from overthinking, freedom from the past, freedom from the future, and living more in the now. I want to take one more card for you guys as a form of, positive message throughout the last couple of weeks of this month. Love, Cancer. Positivity surrounds your love life right now. Again, it's talking about the present moment. I want you to watch and check yourself. Get yourself a rubber band. That was an old technique years ago. And it was like whenever I lived in the past or the future, I used to, click this rubber band. I can't remember where it came from. Maybe it's a film or something. But present moment, love surrounds you in this moment, Cancer, not in the past and not in the future. So I think this reading smells to me of your need to live in this present moment. Easier said than done, guys, I know. But there was something I watched recently, and it was on, I don't know if it was on Instagram or something, and there was this dude, and he was doing this experiment with people, and he said, close your eyes, and here's how you stop anxiety or depression. And he said, close your eyes, and I want you to repeat this. I wonder what my next thought will be. And everyone reported back there were no more thoughts. Because in that moment, there's a question. I wonder what my next thought will be. So watch your mind, and try that exercise, Cancer. I wonder when you're going to sleep at night and you're in the Nine of Swords, okay, heavy mental exertion, past or future. When you're laying there, just say to yourself, I wonder what my next thought will be, and keep repeating that. And you'll have no thoughts. You are in that moment asking that question. So now you're taking control of the mind rather than the mind controlling you, if that makes sense. quite an interesting little exercise, and have a go with it, have a play with it, guys, and see how you get on. But listen, Cancer, look, I hope you enjoyed that. Stay in the present, and you will manifest exactly what you want in that moment. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means the world to me personally and the channel. It means I can continue to do this for free for you. In the meantime, Cancer, take great care of yourselves, and I'll see you back here for another reading. Take care now. Bye-bye.